up these steps and then into the treasury that was down the bar. Through the doorway that was here. Yes. And then that would be a clock or something hanging on there.
I went in there. Yes, I know.
And then you walk in through there. That's how the bar runs. Right under there. You've got the number of steps up to the offices, which would have been.
Cracking they are.
Okay guys, ready to rock? What's the steps, guys?
So what we have had down is there's a little flood recently, right? We're still mopping out the water and keeps on coming from February, March.
Right.
So this would have been down into the cell, so this is obviously partition, the handrail runs. Still building through, I'm afraid. What you have got these, that's not yours. That's not yours, is it? No, I believe these were for the rifles.
Wow.
So the police rifles and guns, basically.
That would make sense.
And I've got a good mate who's a locksmith, and I still haven't had him open them up for me.
Wow.
Which is crazy. I've been here 19 years and I still haven't.
That would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It really would.
Yeah, it would, because there wouldn't be any other reason why you'd have big old safes down here. Because the actual Treasury safe is now our spirit store, which is there's still a walk-in safe on the ground floor. Which, as I say, when it was used as a Treasury, that was built for that.
Right. Okay.
And then this would have been the start of the.
The
start of the cells. So.
Wow.
Like
oh no, it's a rubber gas door.
is it?
Oh yes, it's a lot more than that.
Yeah.
Look at the feel of the rubber seal on it. And this is to see for any enemy coming in. Or this here is a speech. It should have. I thought that would have been a glass. It is.
Actually,
You can see through. You can see through. This is a gas-proof door. In case Hitler dropped poison gas.
As a World War II. So
Yes.
that's when
This is original.
they would have blocked up all the cells then.
Yes.
That's when they converted this.
Wow. This is this.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah.
I do all the British cells around the city.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know if I've watched yet, but
Can I just get a shot of
Do it
that
all
pen?
back.
Yeah, of course.
Look at that, mate.
it's a nice little
We don't see many of
survivor,
those.
isn't it?
So Ben was, Jerry was right next door when he said we get excited over it.
Oh, I'm pleased.
Can I take one of you, Paul, open the door
Handy, mate.
and then put your hand on the rubber seal? Here we go. Open the door, please, Paul.
Yeah.
Rubber seal.
Right.
There's the rubber seal. Can I do that again with the light on it? Oh, we don't want to hold up too much of your time,
No,
Ben.
you're absolutely fine. I've got put aside an hour.
Oh, fantastic.
So don't
Don't
rush.
Can we do that again, Paul?
Yeah. I do all mate.
Same again, shut the door, open it, and then with the hand, that's right, and go.
Yep.
And there's the rubber seal. And you could speak or see through there, and the other aperture to it is just there. You could see who was inside or outside. This would be to prevent any unauthorised absences or, of course, the enemy. Fabulous, okay.
That's cool. It's interesting that it's a World War II thing, not part of the police cell.
Probably 1938.
Right.
Would you reckon, Matt, just before
Yeah.
they started to... There's another one over there, look. Another...
Yeah.
God.
Is it okay to go down it, mate?
Yeah. We'll wander down. I'll take you now because it's a bit of a labyrinth. So I'll show you as soon as you've done. I'm trying to think what else is in. There's the old lift works in that little
Have a
room.
little look in a minute.
Have a little room.
So this was a
Like
gas door. Oh, what's inside this one here?
Again, this is storage and.
Oh, look at that.
They're mine.
They're yours.
Yeah, they're covered.
Yeah.
That was here before, but it was on the floor again when we had
Yeah.
this little flood the other day.
So
Which
World
we
War
still don't know what caused this flood, which is kind of weird. What I did have on the other inside the Treasury, in our fire exit, there was a door,
Yeah.
and the fire alarms like this disappeared in.
Yeah.
And when we were renovating it, I'd asked the council, I said, can we go into it? And no one knew about this door, so in the end I said to the fire guys, I said, it was on a padlock, I said, just break the padlock because we need to isolate or
Yeah.
follow this alarm, we've got to sign it off. And it was, as I say, down the fire exit. And it was, it just inside the door there was a clipboard with an inventory checklist, and it was last done in 1986, it was last checked.
God.
And it was in emergency stores in event of a nuclear
You
attack.
still got it, the sign?
Wow.
No, I'm afraid not. But what was in there
Yeah.
was sleeping bags,
Oh no!
sleeping bags, 2 Geiger counters,
You're
on
joking!
wheels,
Oh!
So this is really cold war as well.
teapots,
Where did it all go?
bags of sand,
Where did it go?
and brand new galvanised iron, corrugated iron.
Yeah, that Matt.
And all these books on and leaflets, how to give to people, basically once you've been hit by a nuclear attack.
Wow.
And the bags of sand and the corrugated iron was to filter water.
That's right.
You
What
know,
happened to
it's
the
terrifying because you think
Yeah.
they would have put them down. Basically, the whole fundament was put them on a stretcher, or a camp bed, I should say. Put them
Yeah.
on a camp bed in a sleeping bag, give them a cup of tea, they'll be fine. You know, you think, my God, you know, the death, the horrible
Yeah.
death was coming.
So what happened to those items?
The council, they came and cleared it all
Oh,
out,
of course
and,
they did,
yeah, which was horrible
God, never
because
mind.
they
Never
were,
mind.
they were chucking it like that in the
Oh,
back
they
of
would do.
in a Luton van.
Yeah.
And I was like, pulled a few bits. I'll try to pull them out for you. I did take a few of the little booklets
Well,
and
if you
things
can,
like that.
we'll
Yeah.
stop this
I'm sure
onwards.
I did.
We don't know that
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
worried about taking up your
Yeah,
hour
no,
now.
you're right. As I say, I've got no. So we use it just for this.
God.
This is all storage for event stuff. But I assume the cells would have been this
Oh
way.
yes. Graffiti possibly.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a
that's
long
not cool.
passageway,
It's
isn't it?
nothing that I've done. So anything in here, I've been here for 20 years. It was empty. Yeah, 20 before that. So anything in here. But this is where I think the police. Yeah, the cells would have been this way, and I reckon this is again. It looks like sort of retro. This was put in afterwards, probably when they did the doors in.
Yeah, it's good. And then you've got another frame in there, so I'm not too sure what that frame looks like.
Amazing. So even today, in modern Plymouth, you can go back to 1940s just through a door,
Oh, you never stop finding
isn't it? You know?
Right.
And another one of the gas doors here.
Yeah.
Looks slightly nicer.
Another gas door.
If you want to, that's probably a nicer one for you guys to film because there's a little bit less.
That's nice, isn't it?
Whoa. And then substantially built. Yeah. There's a fancy and you've got City of Plymouth Development Plan 1956.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Okay.
get some shots of these.
Yeah.
Oh my Gideon.
Again, there were just a few things that when they were cleared, so they cleared down here as well. Feel free to have a look at anything.
This is where your civil defence bunker was then.
Yeah, let's get the light on
One
this.
of them.
There's a beautiful big plan check there, which was clearly built down here. So this was all, and for the last, well, for 20 years it was all archive, Plymouth archive stuff.
Yeah.
Everything from just parking tickets in boxes and and when I bought the building, my insurance said basically had to be cleared out because it was all paperwork.
Yeah.
Right.
So the council, yeah, it wasn't my stuff. So I said to the council, and they stuck a couple of guys down here for 2 or 3 weeks just bagging everything. And again, it was unfortunate because he was adamant. He said, "Oh, well, it's all being archived. It's all being archived," and they were just putting it in black bags
It will never be archived.
and put a cable tie around the top, so you knew it
Yeah.
wasn't being archived. This is how it was. 1975. Wonder what the
images are like it. Have you opened these up ever, Ben?
I would have back. I've said, but they're getting damp down here now, aren't they?
It should be
Thinking
alright.
I've
There's a
put
cloth
that-
out there. Yeah, they're alright.
Wow.
Could I take this and bring them back to you?
Yeah.
I'll give me a week or so. I'll bring them back to you and I'll photograph them at home.
What we can do, we can slip them inside on these bags.
Yeah, we'll do,
otherwise,
yes.
yeah, do that and then we come
Yeah.
back round.
And this as well here?
Yeah, well, I don't know what those bits are. As I say, there were bits that I've found that they left, you know, obviously in a drawer or something when they tried to clear it all.
Bathing Places Collection.
1996, Athenian Street. Cornwall Street, what's that one?
Did you have a look at all the drawers? Everything in there's now.
Yeah,
I think
no,
it's pretty empty now.
What is this?
That was built.
Not the modern.
That's the fire exit for the Guildhall. So they would have put in an extra fire exit in what, the 60s would that have been? That looks pretty sort of poorly or roughly fabricated concrete.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, they put in an extra. What I did get, and I pulled out some of the Treasury accounts for the city
Yeah.
in proper hardbound, leather-bound books. Well, not leather, necessarily leather, but they're kind of in hardbound books, as just Treasury accounts for the city. And I put them into the bar upstairs, obviously because of the name.
Yeah.
But they're sort of interesting reading.
Yeah.
And you think just the work involved to actually properly bind a book of just a set of accounts for a city.
All on computer these days, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, it's just all on the hard
That's
disk.
modernish. What's this one here? Okay, fine. Okay. Oh, what we got in here then? Nothing in there then, Paul. You checked those maps?
Nothing.
Nothing in them, right? Okay.
No, I've checked it all.
Right.
It's like because I didn't want to take anything. Once it was all council storage, I didn't want to take anything. So when they came down, and they were just binning everything, I was just like, oh, I wish I'd gone through it more carefully. Or you know,
It
take
all
it
goes in
stuff.
skips and Plymouth.
Yeah, and it was a real shame. And even
Yeah.
those books, those hardbound accounts books, they were all above up in the tower by the Guildhall.
Yes,
on
I
top of
know.
there. And I told them about them. I said, you've got shelves and shelves of books here that were all getting damp because of the leak. And they said, no, okay. I said, I'd happily take them away, press them, dry them out, and archive them, keep them in the Treasury, because obviously it was all Treasury accounts, so it worked with the bar. And they said, okay, yeah, we'll get back to someone. The next thing I saw Skip outside, and they were chucking them in. That's completely visible. And I said to him, I offered to, I would take them and make sure they would get, because they all warped and stuff like that. I said, I'd flatten them out, dry them, and I'd just put them on shelves for the Treasury in there. Yeah, no, I didn't.
They just don't care, the council.
Watch your head. I said this is all archived, all these shelves, it's such a shame.
It's a nice little arch, ain't it? The original
Yeah.
to the arch.
Still the gas-proof one, is it? I was looking if it was a gas. No, this would be. There's nowhere for the gas line to go underneath, is there? Is there, Matt? There's not, is there?
Got your gas
No.
yeah. on in there,
Yeah.
I suppose. This should have been. This looks more like that.
This looks quite new.
It does, doesn't it?
Here. What lovely little thing here. Deep, quiet men's sleeping. Oh my goodness. See this guy? And what's behind there then? Clearly both of you was sleeping. Tongue in cheek type of thing. But that's not. Where it would have gone? Beautiful. Yeah. Wow. But yeah, just big heavy door and that's all sliding on.
Upwards bathroom.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
And you've got your working mechanism, Steve. Look.
Yeah, yeah. I'm always amazed about the drainage
Yeah.
in the basement, you know, you've got manual covers in there and things like that, you think?
Yeah, some of these go into the Victoria.
Matt, could you stand behind there and open the door for me, please?
Yeah, go on.
Hold the door shut, please. And when I say Matt, open it nice and slow, please. Okay. Nice and shut, Matt. Right, when I say
You know, we documented quite a few of them.
open.
Years ago.
You're welcome, I'll give you more access down here if you want to come back and do anything.
That's the weight, isn't it, Matt? It goes
Yeah.
up and down.
Really appreciate it.
In there, look, some original stenciling. Lovely, thank you, Matt. Okay, this looks like it's coming
It's
on
going
fire.
to an end, but what I do like here is just a bit of wood put on the wall there, obviously from an old box. It's golden
Yes.
syrup. Look.
Golden
Take
syrup.
Niles or something, golden syrup. And just
The number of people who have noticed that is going to be minimal. You know us.
yeah, it's just lovely, that sort of thing. And then, yeah, with the old brick arches there, and then they cover them over.
Right.
Stencil.
They're actually punched bloody holes through
Yeah.
them. Our barrack holes they put through together. Chinese little cave through that.
There's a lot of space, isn't there, here?
But
It's pretty
like
big.
to make it usable.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
And then this was put in the 80s for the lift in our place in the bar side.
Yeah.
These are quite soot stained. Couple of them look. I think is that the Guildhall got hit, didn't it? Next
Yeah.
door. So I'm wondering how far it's been through.
It would have made a working area shelter, wouldn't it, to an extent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if you look at the wall,
Yeah.
it looks soot stained like
Yeah, I see
the
it.
one
Yeah.
which is in the other basement. It's pretty cool, this.
I'm going up.
Back to the road. The road down there, so that's
Yeah.
It is a nice coal shower, isn't it?
That's in the old coal chute originally.
Yeah, I suppose so, yeah.
So outside on the main road, there's like two prison windows.
Yeah, so they're at the bottom of those steps where the gun safes.
Oh right, they're in there.
Yeah,
All that
they're
stuff,
right
right?
in there, yeah.
It looks well like an escape hatch.
It is, isn't it?
Not unless, has it got
Look
the
at this
vent
one.
in the middle
See
there?
the slots in the middle?
Yeah, it could be. It could be a type of escape hatch. It's possible, yes.
These are all still,
Because you always have to have anything behind here. When
all
it's
still
Oh.
numbered or labelled as what they
Have
are
you
at
written on there,
law
mate?
courts,
Can you have a
and
look?
the breaks
Yeah.
or
No.
No.
Just go on.
yeah, should come with the clock. You should get the clock in the hall itself
Yeah.
up on the wall.
Is this your electric supply still?
No.
This is dead.
This is the
It's
original.
not dead.
No?
If I turn off feeder from the law court,
Electric.
which it does actually cut it off that.
Oh my God! Who pays the bill for this down here then?
Well,
You
that's-
don't.
Yeah, I don't know where that one's going.
That's a massive feed, isn't it? That's
Yeah.
3-phase, isn't it?
That's a lot more than three phase.
Is it? Yes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's some.
yeah. Three phase is not even as big as
Right.
that.
Well, that's English electric. That's
So that's that
That's
oh,
isn't
Second
it?
World War.
Yes, get a shot of that one.
green. That.
Yeah, the other thing. That was nice, that.
Dave Page will know this.
English electric, that one.
English electric. That's a massive supply, isn't it?
Huge. I'm assuming it's not still serving the law courts because that.
You'd bugger them up immense. Right.
What I've just done then, all the computers have come down, court shut for the day.
Oh, you have to. Oh, you've got to laugh.
Yeah, they're all still labelled like the rates hall.
Yeah.
Stores there. This one is even the clock, which is up with the big clock on the wall in the bar.
Wow.
Tremendous. You've done us proud, Ben.
Oh, I'm glad. Well,
Absolutely thrilled.
Yeah, right hall.
No, Ben, is it you prefer if we don't reveal the location? Cause you any
My
problems?
only concern, yeah, is that hatch.
Yeah.
Because if I drive over, I park there, and the handles can go loose, and so.
Right.
you know,
So we won't mention the location, we'll say in the city centre.
Yeah. But to be fair, I shouldn't imagine anyone that's. Do you get people who kind of look at your stuff and then try to go in?
There are some
investigate,
people.
or-
Yeah.
Some.
Takes all sorts, doesn't it, really? in this
So that's it.
business?
So maybe just leave off this hatch thing. Then they won't even think
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, I'll just take a shot.
Do you see what I mean? They won't think about.
Yeah.
How we might be able to get.
Yeah,
in
that's a
there.
good
So
idea.
if you say it goes up onto the road,
Yes.
then people automatically go, ah.
Well, it's an issue, is it, anyway? They won't
But
Well,
yeah, I'm more than
that's
happy.
safe,
I'm more than happy to
sorry,
say
yeah.
what it is because it's a bit of promotion for us, I guess, a bit of interest.
But I won't mention the name.
Well, you
You sure?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
all right. Yeah, because I mean, it kind of gives it more relevance if you give location,
Plymouth
doesn't it?
heritage,
To
isn't
get
it?
even more interest, I suppose.
You've got to imagine the scene in here in 1941.
have a backup generator here as well.
And we just had a bike job.
I
you
haven't
know?
seen a
The bike, you know what I mean, don't you? The
Oh, the
bike.
bike for
They used to have a bike.
filtration system.
It would,
yeah,
with
yeah.
electric
Fan
failed.
powered.
You could ride a bike and it would suck the air in. Probably would have been one here.
Oh, went in the skip at Pounds Out.
Yeah, that was skipped.
They tried to
Yeah.
save
Yeah,
it.
that was shocking.
Yeah. Amazing, you know, just how they lost all that.
That's crazy.
I wonder if when these was on it, because that would be facility fence or what that was.
This could be 1940s. Concrete bricks are concrete bricks. If you went into the air raid shelter underneath High Street Flats,
They're more 50s onward, I would say.
this was done. Air raid shelter, High Street Flats, 1938, built like this underground.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course, you are.
I can recognise right away. A nice shot.
I think this was done for the lift
Yeah.
in the 60s, 70s, when they put a lift into when it was the BBC radio were on my side. They took upstairs. They wanted the lift to go in, so I think that's when that went in the 60s.
Right, there you go. There you go.
Right.
So yeah, it was BBC Radio Devon up there.
Lots more thrown up a bit more.
Yeah, and the fact it's got the mix, because they haven't done that for a very long time, have they? It's come sort of rebuilding it here, aren't they? But I do think
Yeah.
it was because they kind of smashed all that whole void out there up through, and so they had to strengthen it. Because it's more about the hole they would have put through up there to put the lift up.
Yeah.
Imagine they've knocked this big old hole above them, and then they're having to then try to support around it.
Yeah. What was BBC up above?
They were up above the bar on the first floor.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so that's where they were based in the 70s, 80s.
Oh, so they might use part of this as like your backup resources when when the systems weren't there.
Yeah, possibly, yeah.
Yeah.
Such a heavy door, isn't it?
Colossal door. Amazing that little way the weight does
That
it.
little
doesn't it?
mechanism, yeah, just
Oh,
to make
it's so
it just that
deep.
fractionally easier to open.
Yeah. Could you have another shoot at that Paul? You would go this
Yeah,
time.
go for it.
There's also,
Done it with
I
no.
thought this was interesting up here, that.
It's
This little
the-
mechanism up here.
It shows it's shut, doesn't it? Someone will know it's shut.
It's just someone else,
Yes.
Oh, I can't see
Very
it.
clever.
You could go inside for a Paul and just open it and shut it a few times.
Yeah.
I'll try and get the handle on video. Right, pull it.
Handle.
Ah. Right,
Go on.
hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Go.
Yeah.
Open.
Oh, it's nice.
So,
Oh, that's a door, isn't it?
yeah, he's had to push one out inside.
Keep going.
Yeah, you got him?
What a door. And of course there are keep quiet, men sleeping, not sleeping. Once again, history within the modern city. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal as well. It's amazing what you can find in Plymouth.
Where that goes, though. Yeah, it's obviously some sort of, yeah, there's a cable running.
Yeah, that's a protected cable, isn't it? That's what's it called? Is the word not protected, is it?
all the way. They put it in.
Yeah.
So they put it in. Yeah, so it shows when the door's shut.
Shut and open, yeah.
It could even be.
It's not a conductor, is it?
No,
Like
it almost looks like pipe.
Pipe.
And whether or not it's
hydraulic pipe.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah.
a conductor first, but
But it's like armoured.
Yeah.
That's the word, isn't it?
I think that's box off to have a look what's in there. 'Cause that's, yeah, it's telling someone, isn't it? It was obviously of significance to actually put all that in
Yeah.
so that they knew the door was shut or when it was open.
That's pretty impressive piece of kit, that. Someone will have
You
that.
can hear something, can't you?
Yeah.
So it sounds like the boiler room for the Guildhall, maybe?
It must be that side.
Because there's a fair bit of noise there, isn't it? It's not wind.
Who runs the old archives building now?
That's where we are. Yeah, that's where we first went in. That's the southwest,
Oh, of course it
the old
is. Yeah.
archive thing. So that's all moved up to the box now.
Yeah, what about the one down the alleyway, further back? Oh, just the back entrance.
Yeah.
Is that empty still, that other bit of
That's impressive.
building next to the synagogue, like a modern 1940 style building next to the synagogue? Or is it back of your place?
The Red Cross are in there now.
No, that's the dispensary.
Yeah.
You know, with Jerry parked his car.
Yeah.
I parked in his car. If you look at the lane that he's in,
Yeah, on the right.
he's on the left, his house.
Yeah.
On the right there's a.
So that's all part of where we, well,
Your
the place
place.
that I showed you in first of all.
Right, that's it. No,
You know,
no,
so
yeah,
it sort
got
of follows
it.
in through there.
Got it.
Yeah, dog legs around.
Yeah,
and
got
that.
it, yeah. In Pound's house, there was one of these with posters on the wall. Beware. Fifth, what's it called? Fifth. What do you call them, Paul? Fifth column. Fifth
Yeah.
column. Watch out for spies. Watch your
Wow.
talk. All been by the council.
Oh no.
Yeah. Secret signs on the wall.
Which one's Pound's house?
The building's been removed. It was the back of Pound's house is Central Park.
Yeah. I know.
In
what
the
you
back
mean,
of
yeah.
it was a bunker, big, and it's just near a car park. It's only likes of us who really keep Plymouth history alive.
Yeah.
You know, Matt and Paul and a few other of us, you know.
You mean because they've got the bunker in between the council house and the civic centre as well, haven't they? Which they still use. Right underneath, between the two,
I don't know about that one.
there's a bunker which they use as a meeting room now,
Who's it?
the council.
I don't know.
But
not
it's
been
still
in.
joined between the civic centre and the
Oh,
council
right.
house, and it was the main bunker for that. They took me down for a meeting, and I went, bloody hell, I feel like we're going down into a bunker. And they said, well, this is what it was.
Nothing obvious to see there.
I don't think so. No, because they've done the
Yeah.
council thing, and whitewashed everything, pulled everything.
Need to get rid of his own doors, don't they, really? And that the gas door needs to go, doesn't it? Fine. Let's do another video of you opening the gas doors again.
Yeah, go for it. Go.
I've got enough in here, Matt?
Yeah.
No, not this one. It's the
Oh,
other
right,
one.
the other one, is it?
I've got
Right,
some good
sorry,
there.
the other one,
Sorry,
right.
Matt. I've got enough of that one, mate. Lead on.
Pop all the doors there.
Yeah.
and that just
Because there was a few of them were pretty, I mean, they shouldn't do, 'cause it says with fire exit. But there's a fire down there. These doors aren't going to stop it anyway. There's no one's going to know about it. Just watch your head.
Yeah.
not in wrong.
Yeah. You okay, guys?
Uh-huh.
So that's when they would have put in a whole block, and they
Oh, yes.
probably added.
Oh, I know where you are. Yeah, I know where I'm now. Yeah.
Yeah, so that doorway, the men's sleeping thing, you went down there, it's coming back this way, and that is their main boiler room down there.
Yeah, I know it, got it.
Right. That looks well, so as well, doesn't it? Oh, that's coming up.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Fascinating, mate. Look how fabulous.
What's supposed to be in there, fella?
Mm.
How have you got in?
Two of them, they'll get it.
3 of them.
Sure.
I've got all that up, keep them out.
Yeah.
15 years ago, it was, 100 years of pigeon
Oh, I
pie
can
up there,
imagine.
and that's where
Alright, 1 unit time. You always find a way, don't you?
Yeah. Specs on it's giving way. Just on this edge here, look. See that?
Yeah.
Just that little cage just dropped that way, look. I reckon that's where.
And those windows up there at the back of your establishment?
That's no Gildham's here.
Right, Guild, yes.
This is what wraps around Jerry's sitting on.
Oh, right.
So we walked in and we were in that room.
Right.
That first big
That's the
room.
property up top there.
Well, it's still council, but I have to sign ahead of the terms to take it all.
You're going to take it, yeah?
So, yeah.
When you
I've put in planning for a 16-bed hotel.
All right. Can I ask you a thing, Ben? Where do you think you might get access in there?
I'll show you now. I've got access now.
Anything to see?
Yeah, a couple of
We'll have a
we'll
look.
have a look and let
Come
you
on, let's
decide.
crack on, mate, yeah.
Downstairs is a look, that's older.
If we can go back the way you came.
Yes.
This is
Yeah.
fabulous. Ben, if I bring these back to you, can I leave them with your staff
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
in the bar?
I'm going to chuck them in there because they're all flaky. Put them in there, it'd be a bit nicer for you to carry.
You could put these on display, you know, in the bar.
Yeah, probably, I would say, yeah.
I'll brush these off so when I get home. Right. It'll be about a week at least, Ben. Because our kids are still on half-term holiday.
50 years.
Would you know the kids are still on half-term holiday with my lot?
Are they?
Yeah, they're long day out.
Where do your kids go then?
Yours goes to a point.
Yeah, nice.
Mine go to Mayflower.
Okay.
I thought they were
Right.
all back this
Yeah.
week.
Right, we can do another one of this. Paul, can you just go to me, mate? No, this one.
This one's probably better because there's nothing on the.
Yeah.
I've got the other
So if you
stuff.
do the other thing again, right, can you pull and shut please, Paul?
Yeah.
And when I say yes,
Oh, no,
it'll
it's just
be
jump
right.
on there, but go on.
Open. Can you show us the rubber seal there, Paul? And why was that there?
That's for the gas protection. If there's a chemical.
And what's
attack.
this hole for here, like these holes? You can see, can't you?
Yep, straight out the other side. Through to the other way.
Hold the light,
Yeah.
look through, I'll see if I can see the light coming through. Pull the door. There it is. It's still operational. Here we are in the middle of the city centre, and we've stepped back to 1938-39 just by going up a small flight of steps and opening a door. Amazing. History is everywhere if you look for it. Can I go over that again, please? Thanks.
Okay. Oh, you've got some crap on there.
Let's get a shot of those. That was brilliant. Rubber seals. Yeah, got that. Yeah, shine the light through the hole for me, please.
Yep.
That'll be a nice picture. Lovely. Thank you very much.
Got some graph on here.
Got that bag? Did you pick up the bag?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Paul.
Do you want some lights on here, Matt?
Now, I was just looking at the graffiti on the. Don't take boxes that don't belong to you. Brilliant. Get out there a little bit older.
Yeah, it's right there, punk up there. I like that.
simple to ditch that one for you. You need to worry about that, mate. Trust me. It won't be an issue.
Oh yeah.
Anywhere else in Britain,
Yeah,
it
yeah.
won't be an issue.
Right, 50.
But I don't think it'll be an issue.
Yeah, 83. 350s don't make it. You don't have to be. That's modern. 91. That's not that modern, is it?
Paul, can you do this door for me again, please? On
Yeah.
the video? Okay, so I'll... Right, same thing, Paul. Just pull the door when I say open, please.
Okay, mate.
That is amazing technology, still working, analog technology.
Yeah.
Fabulous. And it's all hidden behind a little door, which someone, of course, wants locked. There's a look on it. It's amazing, isn't it? It's so dinky.
He was probably very proud of his job, but he had to come and set that twice a year, had to come and
Yes.
change, move it on.
You could put a little glass panel on that almost, where it
Those
says
power
power.
cuts, yeah, that's exactly
Yes,
what I want to do,
yeah.
but only for the risk of losing that. But I
Yeah.
do think
A little light inside.
kind of hide that away.
Yes, you could do
and then put
that.
the old, sort of show the old cable.
A little light in there to set
Yeah.
it off. That's brilliant.
You take out a little bit there, don't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, with a little bit there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, still better because you'd hide. Yeah, you could
Fabulous.
Because that's only one of those little ring mechanism locks in it where the handle is, so it is.
But just, if we have a power cut or anything, the power comes back on. It goes backwards for some reason. So I have to come in here and you just unplug it, push it back on again, and it starts up the right way again. But yeah, nice little features in here. And hopefully we'll find more when we rip all the partitions
Oh,
stuff
the
down and
clean
the
wood
sustained
stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
Hopefully there's some nice architrave stuff and coving.
So we might see it open next year then?
Yeah. Yeah, we end of next year. Yeah. So you'll have that doorway, so you don't have to leave the building, you just go back through, so we'll just open it up exactly how it used to be, when it was all one building,
Yeah.
before it was split.
Ben, I can't thank you enough, mate. I'll see you
Oh,
next
it's brilliant.
I'll visit you next year when it's open.
Yeah, but if you want to come back,
All right.
just
Thank you, Ben. Thank you.
just get in touch and
Yeah. I've been emailing you for months at other email mailing. Ben gave me other email mails to you.
Oh really?
And I've been emailing you for 6 months.
Oh shit man, sorry.
Yeah, and then I was looking for you. Then I asked the staff, and they give me the email of the bar.
Right.
And bingo, it worked. Thank you.
You got it over. Yeah, so that's the doorway. You see the scarring on it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, up to there.
That'd be a nice wooden frame on the
Yeah,
like that, right?
yeah, you come down the steps in the morning into getting for breakfast here.
Brilliant.
And so it'd be interesting. I'd like to know what used to hang on that. That'd be quite cool.
Public entrance.
Yeah, something like that. It's
Telephone public entrance. I've seen them hanging. You perhaps can't remember, but I've seen that for real as a young man, you know.
Yeah, there's still a few about.
Yeah.
just look at the work hours, you know, the chain.
It's all made so lovely, isn't it? Where today it's just so
Yeah.
rotten. That's for sea. Oh no, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, so yeah, and then,
Right.
yeah, I'll probably have to do a lot in the basement because it's sort of unusable space in a way.
Yeah.
But with all the crap we get out, yeah, it would be quite nice because it would always be left like that, like a little time capsule.
Love it, love it.
Just pop.
So, got some ideas for your basement. We've got to do quite a few blitz on, because the box haven't got anything on the blitz, have they?
Really?
So yeah, just a couple of cameras and stuff.
Okay, yeah. That'd be kind of
A
cool.
couple of sensors and stuff.
Doing that bottom, that first screw,
That's it, that's
he
all
would
it
just
is.
wander through, I'll take the drawer off and then they wander down and have a look.
Yeah.
And we'll see those gun cabinets and
Yeah.
so that one room could make a nice little.
That's it, it's just a nice
It's a
little.
point of interest, yeah, because
On the
people
buildings
coming in
on the
that door, they'll just wander down, wouldn't they?
Yeah, that's it.
Inquisitively, and then find something like that.
That's great. Thank you very much for your
Ben, I
time.
can't thank you enough, mate.
Yeah, that's been brilliant.
Sorry, you just well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ben.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
Come and say hello
Thank
anytime.
you,
all right?
bye-bye, Dan.
All the best.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy your day. Thank you.
Let's get a shot of this airport, and then we've got a nosy on that.
Yeah, thank you. Great. 3 parts.